Hola. What's up, guys? What's up? Make sure we got, okay, audio's good. Massive fire in Riverside, man. I just got in the house. I just walked in.
Calling in Jonathan, intense flames still coming from this pallet yard 90 minutes after the fire began here on Main Street and Bartlett. That's not far from the interchange of the 215 and 60 freeways. At this point, it's unknown how the fire began or if anyone has been injured, but the conditions out here have been difficult for firefighters. It is windy, it is hot, and there's a lot of material that can burn in this yard. At this point, we're still working to get a name for the business, but the fire department continues their efforts here. They're surrounding the fire with these heavy streams, just trying to keep things cool and prevent the fire from spreading to any nearby structures. That's latest here from Riverside in News Chopper 4. I'm Eliana Moreno. Back to you.
Eliana, NBC. Let me see what I can find out about this fire. It's a commercial fire, Riverside. 22 minutes ago. It says a 4-alarm fire broke out on Main Street in Riverside, sending thick smoke from Jurupa Valley. Multiple firefighters are battling a pallet fire in Riverside. What's in those pallets? Let's see what else we got here. Some insurance stuff, man. Who wanted this whole commercial thing gone? Riverside fire. Let me see if there's more. Check Facebook. Wow. Pallet fire, man. KTLA should be there too. Let's check out KTLA. I don't know what happened to this tablet. I'll punch it. The heck? Okay, sorry. Let me see what KTLA has over here. They ain't even showing it. KTLA showing the weather. We got time for that.
A pallet yard fire. SkyCal over the scene, and assignment editor Mike Rogers has more from the desk. Mike.
Hey, Amy. Yeah, and unfortunately, we can tell you that this fire has extended out to the brush. These pallet fires are notorious for this really hot and long burns that come with them. We know that all of that condensed material that is in there just lights up and goes for a long extended period of time, making it difficult for those fire crews. You can see that it's actually jumped what looks like a riverbed or something right there just on the top of your screen and out into the brush. So certainly these hot days, that is not an ideal situation for us to be in. Thankfully, the brush looks a little bit green and they're keeping it mainly under control, but it is starting to push out that way. So firefighters are really dealing with two types of fires here. They're dealing with this intense pallet fire, and then you've got this other grass fire that they're also trying to contend with here. We do know the Riverside City Fire is on scene along with their partner agencies. A lot of the area where the pallets were burning appears to have kind of started to burn its way out, which obviously is ideal, but you can see here just how intense they are. You have somebody here doing protection for an exposure because you see a neighboring business, some of the material there has already caught on fire as well.
What's
and
in the
can see those
pallets?
intense flames that come out of those pallets. I believe we have some earlier video that we can show you here from the ground of those fire crews trying to do that. And look at that, Amy, all of that really intense flames that come off of those pallets that just continue to burn and burn and burn. At this point, there are no aircraft. We have not seen any helicopters or fixed wings or anything like that come in to try to assist with the vegetation portion of this. Hopefully those fire crews believe that they are pretty confident, but you can see it's already expanded into neighboring businesses here on the other side of the pallets where this originally started. So unfortunately, we had one business go up. You have a second business that looks like it's starting to have some impact to their materials. You have a vegetation fire that is also burning. So quite a bit for fire crews to contend with here, Amy. That's why they've given it a 4-alarm fire. You also see all the smoke that is blowing almost, kind of directly downwards towards those neighboring businesses and other communities. So certainly a concern for people in those areas, but fire crews are there and they are working to get this under control.
Feed.
Yeah,
Nice,
they're working hard and they're dealing with quite the heat out there as well, Mike. So this is a tough fight on so many different levels. And we are just, of course, going to keep a very close eye on the situation and keep you updated.
Yeah.
Well, the Lakers have been one of the hottest teams in the league over the last couple.
I was trying to see KTLA. I don't know why this thing is not working. I guess they don't have a live feed. Let's try Fox. There's a guy on the ground over there. Oh, cool. KCRA has it too. Probably the same feed, but let me take a look. Yeah, the same feed, but good to have a little backup. NBC, KCRA. The same pallet fire that's been spreading out to other businesses. Let me pull up this person there on scene, I guess.
Make it super short. You got it.
Let's see.
It's not close to houses. It's like more like business and the industrial metal.
Yeah, it is very strong. So it's not helping.
The wind, I guess, huh? Yeah.
Tap that everyone. Follow my account, please. Compartan el live, mi gente. Háganle tap tap y sigan mi cuenta.
Thankfully, they are, Jonathan. This corner of the lot here, that's where we're still seeing a lot of heavy flames and black smoke. But as I widen out the shot, you're going to see that overall,
Oof.
it's starting to look a lot better. We're starting to see a lot more white smoke here coming from this pallet yard fire just off of Main Street here in Riverside. The Riverside City Fire Department continues their efforts here. At this point, it's unknown how the fire started or if anyone was injured. That's the latest from Riverside. In News Chopper 4, I'm Eliana Marino. Back to you in the studio.
Eliana.
We can stay for the top of 5.
Es en Riverside,
Yeah, right now.
California. Sobre
Some
la
scanner
Main
too. We can listen
y
to
la
scanner.
Placencia. Riverside, California. Main Street and Placencia. Warehouse on fire.
The scanner. Sign in. I gotta sign into everything right now, apparently. I got logged out of everything. Massive fire. Nothing on the scanner, I guess.
Como pueden ver allá, hay mucho humo todavía allá al fondo. La
Yeah.
brisa no está
Can I cover
ayudando.
chases? We did a chase last night. Where were you at? But Fox is there now? We cover chases when it happens.
No está
Fox
ayudando la
11 just went live.
brisa.
Let's check out Fox 11. Thank you. Take it easy. My show talking to me. Yeah, we got Fox out there too. They just started it live. I'm not sure which is better. It doesn't really look any better, really, but it's good to have a backup feed. Massive fire in this yard, container yard. Charged. Okay, let me get you guys up. Space for the chat. The chat.
Sí, la verdad sí, hace mucho viento y no está ayudando el viento ahora
There's a
mismo.
lot of wind. The wind's not helping. It's windy. But you do
Así
see a
es,
lot
mi
of white
gente,
smoke
están
coming, so that's
corriendo las
good. That's progress.
llamas.
White
Keep
smoke.
up the good
Mucho
work,
Hey,
my
humo,
Ange.
friend.
mucho
Light blue heart emoji.
bomberos aquí alrededor, pero solo veo 2 grúas de esa echando agua. Eso está raro también.
He said, I only see 2 firefighters throwing water. It's weird. Un poquito raro. So extraño. Fox at? The fox right here. The fox is showing something kind of cool. What's that at? Oh, it's not.
Vamos a
I wonder what they're doing. Moving? Are they trying to move stuff towards the fire or away from the fire? I guess away. Got to salvage the goods. Beep beep. I wonder if I should have the other one on the small screen, maybe. Beep. Something. Damn.
Save the smelt, fish emoji.
Ooh. Burnt to a crisp. The only thing we have going today, man, is a fire. Make fires great again. Battle desk. Let's see what else. What else we got? So this, for some reason, the scanner is not saying nothing. A lot of smoke. Still some fires. Allah. Maybe this was Iran. Maybe this is Iran's plan again. Sleeper cell. All these Arabic companies all of a sudden trying to claim all my videos and shit. What the hell? Maybe Iran's attacking me too. We'll get you back. Payback. So weird. Let's see if our friends are on the ground. Wonder if that's Stu flying. Amazing. I don't know if it's a warehouse fire. They're saying a bunch of pallets. A commercial area. A bunch of pallets are on fire. There we go. Let me see if they have any new information on this because it says 31 minutes ago, 23 minutes ago. They're saying it's a pallet yard, just a yard full of pallets and supplies. By between Bartlett Avenue and Garner Road, where multiple pallets were fully engulfed in flames, still under investigation. I think a lot of these Cali fires are set intentionally. Let's Wow. Oof. Check that out. Let's go full screen on that. Whoa. I thought it was full screen. Mm. Let's fix that. There we go. Hey, why does that look like that? What the hell? What did I do? There we go. That was weird. Yeah, shit's smoking up. I guess that's firefighters moving product, man. What kind of product are they moving? What's in there that's so valuable? I guess maybe to salvage or cut the fire down, maybe to, get things out. This TikToker over here.
Fue una explosión.
You said it was an explosion. What? You said it was an explosion. It was a bomb attack. Maybe one of these people blew this shit up.
Pueden ver todo eso allá atrás. También se está quemando. Y solamente tienen 2 grúas echando agua.
They only have 2 firefighters.
De nada, Marcos.
They only have 2 firefighters pumping water. You saying, what's up with that? What's that? Oh, what's he doing? Oh.
Pallet burning. Pallet. Están quemando una paleta acá en Riverside, California.
Quémalo todo. But who did it? And why?
Llegó la alerta. Yo pienso que a todo el mundo ya le está llegando esa alerta. ¿Dónde está el fuego? Estamos en Riverside, California, sobre
Riverside,
la calle
California,
Main
baby.
y la Plasencia. Unas paletas se están quemando aquí en esta compañía que
Pallets
se
are
llama
burning.
Fence. No water? Yeah, there's only, well, we do have water, but I don't know.
It's all about the water, man. That got it out. Nobody got no water. Uh-oh, they're saying two. Hold on 1 second. They're saying in Iraq, we got a little update.
We need more water, right?
2 explosive drones target U.S. Embassy in Baghdad, Iraq. Powerful explosion heard. Reuters. Wow. But I thought they said everything was disabled.
La Plasencia.
Trump said everything was disabled over there. Maybe they got lucky again, I
¿Cómo
guess.
empezó? Supuestamente dicen que empezó como en un taller.
I only hear NBC there, but there was nothing on there.
De nada, de nada. No.
Massive fire, folks.
Yeah, there's nothing on there. It's
KTLA.
silent.
KTLA is live too. There we go. They got, let's see how their view
Copy
is.
that. 2 minutes, top of the 5. Thank you.
They got a kind of an interesting view too, I guess. Let's let me move this over here. Kind of like this view here. I mean, it looks they've made good progress. It looks like there's still a bit of fire up here, but you see a lot of white smoke, which is good. Moving in close to those cars too.
I copy you. Go ahead. I do. I hear you interrupting. Hey, Shaggy, I do. Yes, I do. Go ahead.
Yo, so the person
Okay, are we doing you guys first or NBC?
apparently there's somebody
NBC first
stalking JLR. He found out who she is. He posted her. Oh shit.
Okay, copy that.
She better run.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Is that her? She better run. We got all these flies in here, man. I left the door open in the front earlier, gardening, and they rushed in. Hoping the zapper gets them. I mean, you can see the fire still going pretty strong in certain areas.
Thank you. Well, good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for joining us on the web. This is Gil Davis up in Sky 5.
Aproximadamente a las 3 de la tarde aquí en la calle Main y Bartlett, que es cerca de la intersección de las autopistas 60.
Televisión.
Okay. What they can to try to knock down the flames. There's a lot of area that is burned already in this fire here in this very large yard. You can see some of the hot spots there, and firefighters there out there with their hose lines trying to knock down what remains of that portion of the fire. But embers have scattered into the neighboring yards here as I show you that large field there to the east, and also to the south here. This is Reed Park. that some of the grass has caught fire here, and the fire has burned towards Columbia now. It doesn't really have anywhere to go. There's some homes there along Columbia there to the south of it that may be a concern for firefighters, but so far they are trying to get the upper hand on battling this fire. I did see a shadow of a helicopter, and we'll see if they start doing water drops on that portion of the fire. But for now, the pallet fire here on the 300 block of Main Street has Main Street shut down and will continue to be shut down until the fire department gets a handle on this very difficult fire here that's in the pallet yard. You can see as I zoom in here, the pallets are being cooled down. A large amount of pallets that are unburned right now, but some of them have caught fire, as you can see there in the middle of the screen. And that's what the fire department is trying to do, is to keep it from the rest of those pallets and catching fire there. So at this point, it is mostly a defensive fire, although there are some firefighters there in the yard where the fire has already burned through, and they're trying to assess and try to knock down what's remaining in that yard. So at this point, if you live in the area, this is going to be north of the 60 freeway and west of the 210 freeway. You're going to want to keep your doors and windows closed to prevent that smoke from getting into your house. And if you live in the area, try not to go out and breathe in that smoke. But that's what's going on here so far. We'll keep you updated as the firefight continues.
All right, how did it start? And not really sure. Not really sure. Somebody said there was an explosion. I really wouldn't be surprised if somebody started this themselves, like an intentional thing, or accidental too. It's possible, accidental. It's kind of interesting that the guy showed how far it spread to some of those fields around there. No, they don't know if it's arson or anything really, no.
Hey, Desk, if you copy me on microwave, hey there, guys. We're going to leave for fuel to San Bernardino and hopefully make it for the 6th.
Let's see if there's more information here. CBS put out an article that's kind of...
make it for the 6th.
It says Riverside firefighters battled a large fire at a pallet yard Monday afternoon, which quickly engulfed dozens of pallets as flames were fueled by strong winds and intense temperatures. It was reported a little bit after 3 p.m. at a business in the 300 block of Main Street near Gardner Road between 215 Freeway and the Santa Ana River bottom. Riverside Fire Department officials said it was upgraded to a 4-alarm incident. Crews arrived and found a large flame spreading quickly. Oh, look at that. Through the property, they said that approximately 40 pallets were burned and at least 2 tractors were damaged. Firefighters also said that the propane fuel tanks on the tractors exploded in the fire. There you go. Wow. Still don't know how it started, but as the battle was ongoing, firefighters said there were 20 miles per hour wind blowing at the time, intensifying the response and leading to evacuations for several businesses in the surrounding area. At least 2 businesses have been damaged by the fire. Firefighters said that the gust wind caused the flames to jump Main Street, where they extended to a soccer field and golf course, where it began to scorch vegetation. Wow. Both Cal Fire and Riverside and San Bernardino County Fire Department were assisting in the fire. Around 5 p.m., Cal Fire water-dropping helicopters were spotted dousing the flames. Oh, okay, I didn't see that either. Okay, so they got helicopters dropping water too. Oh, yeah. Let's check on these people that are there locally. If they have anything to say. Oh, he got off. Living la vida loca. Upside, inside out. Okay. Oh, he's just chilling. Look at that. Okay.
Once again, thank you for joining us on the web. This is Gil Davis in Sky 5. We are over a pallet yard fire in Riverside. This is the 300 block of Main Street. The cross street here is Bartlett. This fire broke out just after 3 o'clock this afternoon. Firefighters got on scene and found heavy smoke and fire coming from this pallet yard, a very large pallet yard. You can see all the pallets that are stacked up very high. Fire department right now trying to keep the fire from getting into all that product, but the yard itself has sustained significant damage. You can see how large this yard is as I zoom out. All that area has burned
Commercial
and is
roofing
currently
supply.
burning. You see some dark smoke in there that has some new material that's burning. But at this point, the fire department doing what they can, fighting it defensively. There are some firefighters within the perimeter of the yard trying to work the fire on the far east side of the fire, but for now the fire continues to burn. And I can show you as I tilt up there, fire is actually spread to the east a little bit to this large field and to the south. Now there's some buildings there in between the park here. This is called Reed Park, and the fire had jumped those buildings, has gotten into some of the grass here. We did see a bulldozer that's been cutting a line around the fire to prevent it
That's
from
to stop it.
continuing
Spread.
to go
Oh,
to
that's
the south
cool.
here. But
That's
at
cool.
this point, fire department doing what they can. I can see possibly a firefighters on the other side of the smoke there on the east side of the burn area there. To the south is Columbia Street. This is where there's a large amount of homes. So far the fire is pretty far away from that area. You see a fire helicopter that's circling overhead. They'll likely start putting water drops on the fire in that section as well as that yard. But for now, Main Street remains shut down as Riverside Fire Department works to knock this down.
Let me check. See what flat radar looks like. We still got fires there going, man. Still got some strong fires. Let me see. Riverside. Hmm. Maps. I guess they got off. Let's see if they come back. I'll leave it on the side. Anaheim. Okay. $300 block of Main Street and Garner Road. Let me see. Look at the firefighters there. Mm.
From the north? Okay, thank you. Uh-huh.
Oh, there we go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, the cavalry.
Thank you, Mike.
Oh, that's what I did. That's what I did. Mm.
All right, looking at one of the CAL FIRE water dropping helicopters here that it's battling the grass portion of this fire, dropping in this open field here. The fire continues to burn in the pallet yard. 4-alarm fire, they're calling it. Main Street completely shut down. You're going to want to avoid Main Street if you're coming through the Riverside area. This is north of the 60 and west of the 215 freeway.
Corey Richards' verdict has been reached. 8:30, they'll have the verdict read. Tripping. There we go. Riverside. Let's see. I guess that's the one dropping the I guess the water. California Department of Forestry, maybe that's the chopper. Yeah, it looks like CAL FIRE, yep. And then we got one station up. Corey Richards, man. Time's up. Thank you for the subscriptions. Appreciate that. Oh, wow, nice shot. Cool. Damn, that looks kind of crazy. Looks trippy. What the hell? I guess it's like the wind and the smoke.
Crews to contend with here, Amy. That's why they've given this a 4-alarm fire. You also see all the smoke that is blowing.
Tractor. Yeah, I wonder how this thing started. Or who started the fire. Owner flicked the cigarette. Shit. Somebody's getting fired. Oof. Looks like they've done a pretty good job, though.
Hey, Lucas, I'm sorry. One more time. Okay, I'll check it out. Thank you.
Wow. Yeah, to see the spread too into the vegetation and stuff out there. I mean, looks like they got control of that too, but oof, could have been worse. A chopper might be done. The water Cal fire. Oh no, never mind. He came back. I guess he was collecting. Looks like he might have been collecting water. Let's fix that. It looks so weird. I gotta fix that later. Weird. But yeah, it looks like he's picking up water. Coming back for another drop, possibly. Back for another drop. Maybe we'll see it on live. Should be coming up. Or not. So they just burned pallets. That was it. Empty pallets.
What's that? Okay.
We should. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, hey, oh. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That was it. I guess to ensure the spread doesn't continue. Mm. Corey Richards. Should we listen to her verdict when it comes in?
Well, thank you everybody for joining us on the web. This is Gil Davis in Sky 5. We are over a pallet yard fire. It broke out just after 3 o'clock this afternoon. Riverside Fire Department on scene. They've been battling this fire since that time, and you can see that they're starting to get the upper hand on it. It's looking a whole lot better than when we first arrived here a short time ago. A lot of smoke and flames was showing. Now it's a lot better looking, less smoke coming out of the yard itself. The fire did spread to next door yard here. You can see the field there that is burned and is continuing to burn, and to the park here. This is Reed Park, just north of Columbia. Now that burned a couple of acres in there. They got a bulldozer in there to cut a line all the way around the burn area here, and that's done a great job of containing that fire. At this point, firefighters are on the ground with hose lines in that park putting out the fire, but a lot less smoke coming from that area as well. Now there is an evacuation order in place north of Gardner Road, south of Bartlett, east of Main Street, and west of North Side. There is an evacuation center set up at Stratton Community Center. That's in the address of 2008 Martin Luther King Boulevard here in Riverside. But for now, the fire department doing a great job trying to mop this up, trying to knock down the hot spots within this pallet yard, as well as the adjacent field and park that caught fire shortly after the fire broke out. You can see firefighters there on the ground and with their heavy streams trying to put out the fire. Firefighter there among the pallets that did not burn. There are some that are scorched there, and that's their concern. They want to make sure all those hot spots are knocked down so that it doesn't continue to burn in that product. So again, a lot less smoke, a lot less fire in this pallet yard, and it's looking like the fire department's getting the upper hand on this fire.
Mm. Corey Richards, they're waiting on the verdict. Maybe we'll put it on the side. I know they gotta find her ass guilty. What else could it be, right? Corey Richards. fire there too. Little heap of something. Corey Richards is the lady that poisoned her husband. If you don't know the story, poisoned her husband with a Moscow Mule cocktail she prepared for him with lethal doses of fentanyl.
And the defendant are present. Ms. Richins is present as well. The court is informed that the jury has reached a verdict. I do not know what it is. We'll invite the jury in a moment. When I do, I'll ask the foreperson a simple yes or no question. Have you reached a unanimous verdict? I expect that person will say yes. I'll ask them to hand the verdict to the bailiff, hand it to me. I will read the verdict. This brings me to important instruction number 1. There can be no outward reaction,
no screaming
whatsoever to the verdict.
I'd be screaming, "We got the bitch!"
These folks are here against their will. They,
are we alone?
All the lawyers, Ms. Richins, every attendee, my court staff, the bailiffs, everybody deserves your respect. There simply cannot be any outward reactions. You have to keep your hands folded in your lap. If you feel overcome with emotion, just look down. We cannot have any outward reaction. Second, once the verdict is read and the jury is discharged, you need to stay seated and follow the deputy's instructions about how we will leave the courtroom in an orderly fashion.
Well, look at that burn in there.
If anybody in here can't follow these instructions, this is your chance to leave.
Oh.
All right. Fair warning. Counsel, Ms. Richins, it is my practice to ask all the lawyers and the defendant to stand in respect for the jury as I read the verdict. I just don't want you to be surprised. Okay. Mr. Bloodworth, are we ready for the jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Lewis.
We are.
Your Honor.
All right.
Moment of truth. Order.
I do not. Do you want me to? I can put out my instant messaging.
They said,
Go ahead.
One full screen? Hey, why is it so jacked up?
Okay.
Okay, appreciate that. Thank you. Video.
There we go. Oh, really? All aboard.
Folks, please have a seat as you come in.
She was nervous, too.
Please have a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, would the foreperson you've selected please stand? May I ask you a yes or no question? Has the jury reached a unanimous verdict?
Yes, we have.
Would you please hand the verdict form to the deputy, and you can have a seat. Thank you. I'll take that. All right. Counsel, Ms. Richards, please stand. Count 1, aggravated murder. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Corey Richins, is guilty of aggravated murder.
Oh, she looks surprised, too.
We, the jury, unanimously agree that the prosecution has proved the following circumstance or circumstances regarding count 1 beyond a reasonable doubt. The homicide was committed for pecuniary gain, and the homicide was committed by means of the administration of any substance administered in a lethal amount, dosage, or quantity. Count 2, attempted aggravated murder. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Corey Richins, is guilty of attempted aggravated murder. We, the jury, unanimously agree the prosecution has proved the following circumstance or circumstances regarding count 2 beyond a reasonable doubt. The attempted homicide was committed for pecuniary gain. Count 3, insurance fraud. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Corey Richins, is guilty of insurance fraud. Count 4, insurance fraud. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Corey Richins, is guilty of insurance fraud. Count 5, forgery. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Corey Richins, is guilty of forgery. It's signed by the foreperson. Please have a seat.
Oh, man.
Foreperson, is this the verdict that the
Oh,
jury
no,
reached
not Corey.
Yes, it is.
Okay, you may have a seat. Ms. Lewis, Ms. Nestor, do you wish the jury to be poll?
Yes, please.
All right. Folks, I'll ask you the same yes or no question, one at a time, starting on my left, working this way. Front row first. If you could show me your lanyard number as I ask you. Juror number 5, is this the verdict you voted in favor of?
Yes.
Juror number 4, is this the verdict you voted in favor of? Juror number 3.
Yes.
I can't see your name, I'm so sorry. The foreperson, I just need to ask you again, I'm sorry. Juror number 2.
Yes, it is.
Juror number 1.
Yes, Your Honor.
Sir. Juror number 8.
Yes.
Juror number 7.
Yes.
Juror number 6.
Yes.
All right. Counsel, is there anything further on this case before the jury is discharged? Mr. Bloodworth.
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Ms. Lewis.
No, Your Honor.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, this trial is now finished. Thank you for your service. The American system of justice relies on your time and your sound judgment, and you have been generous with both. You serve justice by your fair and impartial decision. All of my previous admonitions are now lifted. You may speak about this case with anyone or with no one at all. It is entirely up to you. You might be contacted in the future by the press or by the lawyers. You do not have to talk with them or with anyone else, but you may if you would like. The choice is yours entirely. I'm now turning to the attorneys and instructing them to honor your wishes as officers of the court if you indicate that you do not want to talk about this case. If you do talk about the case, please respect the privacy of your fellow jurors. The confidences they may have shared with you during deliberation are not yours to share with others. Thank you, all of you, for your service. Please rise for the jury.
Man, she looked stone cold, like she wasn't expecting that.
All right, please have a seat. Ms. Lewis, we need to get a pre-sentence investigation report, and we need to set sentencing. I imagine, Mr. Bloodworth, that the state would request that that be special set.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Lewis, does defendant waive the 45-day limit for sentencing?
Yes, we will.
All right. Let me call up my calendar.
Roy Richards found guilty of murdering her husband with fentanyl. It's made him a cocktail. A cocktail. They said it was for financial motives, financial troubles.
Ms. Lewis?
That's fine.
They're saying she had $4.5 million in debt from real estate flips and lines of credit. Prosecutors claim she believed she'd inherit Eric's estate and life insurance payouts, potentially worth millions, and start fresh. Prior attempts, so she tried to kill this guy multiple times. An alleged earlier poisoning attempt around Valentine's Day in 2022 involving a sandwich or food, leading to an additional charge, and other factors pointed to her having an affair. Oh, hell no, it's skeezer. It's skeezer. Skeezer.
Your Honor, any day in May works.
Without having to move something, which I am, of course, willing to do, I could do it during the week of May 25 or the morning of May 13. But if those times don't work, or if the week of May 25 is too far out, I'll move something to accommodate council schedules. Ms. Lewis, why don't I begin with you?
Either of those days would work for the defense.
Is a morning enough time?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Lewis?
Yes.
Okay. We'll set sentencing for 9:30 a.m. Wednesday, May 13. We're hereby referring Ms. Richens for the preparation of a pre-sentence investigation report.
She's now facing life without parole.
Ms. Lewis,
She tried to
anything else
poison
on the record today?
Paramore? The Paramore?
Mr. Bloodworth.
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Richens, I'll see you again, May 13, 9:30 a.m. I need everyone to stay seated, follow the instructions of the Summit County deputies. The court is in recess. Travel safely.
All for the money. All for the money, man. Core Richens. All right. The fire thing is over too. They cut the feed. Let me see here. Up. That might be it. Let me just do a quick check on Citizen. Let me just do a quick check. I saw that already. I don't know what goes through people's minds. What is this perimeter? This was an hour ago. Near a school during search for reported armed man. I don't know. I'll send myself this. I don't know if it's still live. But no, it's not live anymore. It was a school lockdown. That could be it for now. Brooklyn. I guess that's it. I guess that's it, pimps. I guess that's it for now. Thank you guys so much for joining me this evening, man. Hope you guys have a chill evening. I got to go out for a little bit with baby girl earlier. I think I hurt my back a little bit. I was moving a heavy pot full of dirt. But yeah, I'll be around if anything pops off. It's been quiet, smooth, not too many rumblings. Trump, though, they're saying Trump. They're saying he's confirming he's going to take Cuba next. How you guys feel about that? Cuba's next. Cuba.
I think Cuba, in its own way, for tourism and everything else, it's a beautiful island. Great weather. They're not in a hurricane zone, which is nice for a change. They won't be asking us for money for hurricanes every week. But I think Cuba's the end. All my life I've been hearing about the United States and Cuba. When will the United States do it? I do believe I'll be having the honor of taking Cuba. That'd be good. That's a big honor.
What? Taking Cuba. Oh. Taking Cuba.
What if Russia breaks ceasefire?
What if anything? What if a bomb drops on your head right now? In some form, yeah. Taking Cuba. I mean, whether I free it, take it, I can do anything I want with it.
Whoa! I can do anything I want with that shit. Anything. Whether I take it, I help it, free them, control them, whatever I want to do, it's all in my hands now.
I know the truth. They're a very weakened nation, right? They were for a long time. Very violent leaders. I think Cuba, in its own way, for tourism and everything else, it's a beautiful island. Great weather. They're not in a hurricane zone.
I'm a political refugee. You think I'll come off a banana boat? How you like it, man? They tell you when to eat, when to sleep. Huh? Oh, they're back. Hold on. Fire's NBC people are back for the fire. How you like it? She got a bag for a belly. Huh? Look at her, man. Her womb is super loaded. I can't even have a baby with her, man. Huh? Trump said he's going to take Cuba. Take Cuba. Yeah, whatever. Whether I take it, destroy it. Balls in my court. Like, damn, he's so casual about it, too. Yeah, whatever I do. Yeah, it looks like the fire's kind of subdued. They came back out with a chopper, I guess. Maybe to do a news hit. Take Mexico. Taking everything. Yeah, the fire is pretty much subdued. Subdued. Give me 1 second. Oh, I check on this food. Fire, fire.
Corey Richins convicted. Murder, attempted murder, insurance fraud, forgery.
Of aggravated murder.
Oh, she looks surprised too.
We, the jury, unanimously agree that the prosecution has proved.
Yeah. It's over, Curry. Oh, Corey. It's ready, baby. It's ready. Yeah, the fire's still going. Still going there a bit.
I got you guys there, yeah. Okay. Perfecto, un minuto. Five minutes till the top.
Thank you, baby. Corey. I mean, it's mostly controlled, but there's still a little bit fire going. Good? Let me know if you need salt. Salt. Okay. Boom, 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 boom.
Copy that, 2 minutes out. Sure.
What's the cause of the fire? Nobody really knows. It was a commercial place with all these totes, and some of the
Alejandra.
tractors had
Mic check for
propane tanks, and
NBC,
that
1,
caused
2, 3, 4, 5,
explosions.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gonna
But
be
nobody
up on
knows
Kavea first.
what was the
Great,
cause or who did it.
Just trust yourself.
If you spend your
Copy that, 1 minute.
Look at all that smoke, man. Captain Mel. Piers Morgan. Piers dropped another episode tonight. Piers.
Copy, 30 seconds.
MAGA is dead. Carrie Prejean, bowler on Trump's Iran war.
And,
She said MAGA's
NBC, we're
dead.
doing Kavea first. Okay, perfect. Okay. I got Telemundo, Daisy. Thank you.
It was a bomb attack. No, seriously, some Riverside pallet forced evacuations. It was a huge commercial area. They found large flames that quickly spread through the property. 40 pallets were burned. Tractors were burned. Some of them had propane fuel tanks on top of them, which exploded in the fire. So there was some forced evacuations, and it burned some of the vegetation. I haven't heard of any reported injuries. And no idea what started the fire.
Alejandra, la situación ya se ve mucho mejor aquí en el área
Situation
de
looks a
Riverside,
lot
en
better.
la calle Main, donde se junta con la calle Bartlett. Pero como estaban diciendo, ese es un incendio que empezó aproximadamente a las 3 de la tarde en este negocio que ven aquí por razón desconocida. Y al momento las temperaturas estaban muy altas, también los vientos estaban fuertes y el incendio se fue hacia el sur y terminó quemando la mayoría de este negocio de plataformas de madera. Pero el incendio no paró ahí, terminó aquí en esta área de vegetación donde quemó aproximadamente 2 acres, pero gracias a los esfuerzos de los bomberos de la ciudad de Riverside ya se ve que la mayoría de esa parte del incendio está bajo control y ahora se pueden enfocar en el incendio principal aquí en este negocio. La calle Main estará cerrada hasta las 9 de la noche. Reportando desde Riverside, desde el helicóptero, yo soy Eliana Moreno, Telemundo 52.
I didn't say that. She didn't say that.
Thanks, guys. NBC, we're back with you.
There's still a little bit of a fire there in the middle going.
Okay, cool. Tight. Cool.
Man said I could do anything I want. I'm taking Cuba. Speaking in tongues. Little fire there. No. Insurance. Think it's insurance?
Better than MAGA is dead.
Whoa.
It is deader than dead, and Americans are furious. I've been a loyal supporter of the president for almost 20 years. I consider him a dear friend, and I will tell you right now, I do not recognize our president.
This is the riskiest thing Trump has ever done in politics, bar none. The only reason that I'm not freaking out now, I say I'm not freaking out until week 6. He said it would take 5 weeks. I'm going to freak out on week 6. For now, I say let him cook.
I'm announcing right now on your platform another invitation for Ben Shapiro to debate me. You gave him space. You platformed his views. You gave him time. And all of that was not enough for him.
Might be tempted for...
MAGA's dead. So I want to hear her go off. Where's she at?
Assignment desk from the chopper. Hey there, Jamie, on the microwave if you can copy me. We did our thing there at the top. Did you want us to start heading home?
Gonna go home.
Yeah, okay, cool, we'll do.
Call it. Yeah, it's pretty much it for the fire. It's kind of like under control for the most part. Little spurts here and there. Heading home. All right, guys. Yeah, maybe we'll call it for now. We'll see what else comes today.
I've known Donald Trump a long time, and I'm struggling to not see this attack on Iran as potentially the biggest miscalculation of either of his presidencies, simply because it is going on already much longer than he indicated it would, and there's no apparent easy off-ramp for him now. And it's causing a lot of damage economically, politically. You know, militarily, America is superior, but even there, they're sustaining losses. And there are many people, even in the most fervent MAGA part of his support, who say, look, this guy campaigned on no more involvement in foreign wars, particularly in the Middle East. What is he doing? Staking everything on the biggest war imaginable in the Middle East.
Thank you so much for having me, Pierce. I've been a loyal supporter of the president for almost 20 years. This goes back to when I was 21 years old and I was Miss California at the Miss USA pageant. And I've known him. I consider him a dear friend. And I will tell you right now, I do not recognize our president. I think that we are an occupied nation. I think that a foreign country has occupied our government. And we are seeing now that this president of the United States of America is being influenced by a foreign government. And MAGA, let me tell you right now, MAGA is dead. It is deader than dead, and Americans are furious. We do not recognize President Donald J. Trump anymore.
So obviously the foreign government you're talking about is Israel. And Marco Rubio himself said before he then did a complete reverse ferret on it, as we would call it over here in England.
Is this still going on, this school thing? There's a lockdown.
You guys are crazy. So let me just come on here and maybe tell you guys if you could hear me from what I could see and what's going on. So right here, Tahonga and Valerio, in between Valerio and Wyandotte. They're looking for somebody. They haven't found them yet because obviously shit's still closed off. And I was trying to go on live when there was 2 helicopters because that's just crazy. But now there's only 1. And point is it's still going on. Schools around are still on lockdown. The guy is not in the school. And that's all we have, yo. No, seriously though, imagine the kids what they're going through right now. My child being one of them.
So this was police established perimeter near school during search for reported armed man. So it said that the alarm was created by a community member, citizen user. There was police activity reported. Police deployed a K9. Address reported for the incident was changed to 11354 Sherman Way. According to a citizen source familiar with the incident, police have established a perimeter near a school on Sherman Way while searching for a man reportedly armed with a gun. Officials placed the school on lockdown as a precaution, and it said still remains on lockdown. It's 521, 621, 721, 821. That was an hour ago, I guess.
This side of the street where I'm on is still open for the cars to pass by.
Yeah, I can find out about that.
What the crap is more? What crap are you guys even saying?
What happened, girl? Did she get off? Is it looping now? Struggling.
What's going on, gang? I want to go into my house. Fucking A. Putting my phone down for a second, yo.
I haven't really heard much. I'm trying to find out about this particular situation. Let me update the title though. You would think there'd be more conversations about this.
They're still looking, dude.
I mean, can she hold the camera off? We don't even see anything. Who's there?
He's back. Helicopter's back.
You guys should look on flight radar. Oh.
7239. too close for comfort, G.
Yeah, this is it. Sun Valley Magnet School. I found the
Gotta call my mom.
the area she's in where it's circling around. LAPD. Sun Valley Magnet School.
I mean, I've been in contact with the fam and some little news happened, but I don't know if they've gone into the house to search, but everyone's good at the house. But I'm saying like outside in the complex.
I don't see any articles or anything though. It's weird.
But I don't see any activity from what I could see, and I could see pretty good from where I'm at. But somebody just commented, they are in 7239 Backmat searching door to door. That's super close. Oh heck, to the no.
There's a helicopter circling above. Weird, they haven't tweeted anything out. They haven't put
My
anything
phone's
else.
freaking hot.
Weird. Chris, what's up, man? So weird. That took forever.
No, but thank you. We are safe though. I mean, yeah. Let me. Damn, it's already fucking about to be 6:30. No manches.
Get off. Yeah, it's weird. There's not. I mean, I see the citizen for it, but I don't see any like articles or any kind of like. It's weird. Maybe she got off. Yeah, 2 hours ago, LAPD searching for a man with a gun. Somebody posted that. I guess I don't know. I guess. Let me see. I'm assuming she got off. Yeah, she must have got off. Mm-hmm. The chopper's circling, but it's been hours. Yeah, she got off. Well, I guess we'll leave it at that since there's no live information and it hasn't been updated in hours, really. Well, this chopper has just been circling. Somebody armed suspect reportedly by the school. Oh yeah, Savannah Soto's trial starts. That's right. They were having jury selection. Am I gonna cover it? I don't know how we'll do it. I mean, I'm not gonna like do the whole trial thing, like sit here for 8 hours a day every day. I don't think I'll do that, but maybe some highlights, maybe. Depends, like opening statements, maybe, or something like that. Wow. Wow. Yeah, this guy's probably gone. It doesn't seem like they have a whole bunch of people searching for this guy. All right, guys. I'm going to head out for now, but thank you so much. Be safe. And I'll be back if anything else pops off tonight, all right? Bye. Bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah, we watched it together, Corey Richards. We watched it, reacted to it, and I posted a clip on Facebook. Take care.